So hey guys, hi, welcome to my channel. My name is Deepa and this is Divine Tarot. So today's video is very interesting because I am going to use my two new tarot decks. And that, the funny story, yesterday I received one tarot deck. Yesterday morning I placed order for these two tarot decks. And generally these tarot decks like you get by 9 p.m. Yeah, so Amazon delivers them by 9 p.m. So yesterday I received one tarot deck, that is Tarot of the Divine. Yeah, this is the first one. Another one that was supposed to come like 9 today. I wanted to shoot in the noon, but then I had calls, then I had to cook lunch, then I fell asleep. Yeah, and exactly 5 o'clock, like I woke up with the bell and I have my tarot deck and I'm super excited because I'm using this today in the video. So this is Tarot of Modern Witch Tarot deck and this is Tarot of Divine. These were in my wish list from so long. Like I don't know like why I was not getting, like I take some time. When I tap into a new tarot deck, I take some time. Like one of my least used tarot deck is the cat tarot deck. Like I hardly resonate with that. I'm not a cat person, I'm more of a dog person. So yeah, that's the one tarot deck that I really didn't resonate. And for it, for a tarot card reader, it really matters on what you resonate. So I really love to experiment to see what are the new energies and all of that. Apart from my cat tarot deck, everything else, like I supremely like love using them. Yeah, everything like I've tapped into, like all my good purchases and all of that. So yeah, so I'm super excited, my YouTube fam, and I'm very soon going to hit 10k subscribers, and I really want to hit 25k subscribers, 50k subscribers very soon. I'm very focused, channeling the energy, and like I always say, my twin flame clan, like yeah, they find me, and yeah, so of lately so much of growth and focus and all of that. Yeah, so let's get straight into the video. So I'm gonna use Tarot of Divine first and let's see what comes out. First shuffle, baby. Yeah, so this is the Tarot of Divine. Oh my god, firstly I really love the packaging. It's like the supreme, like Chanel bag, a Gucci bag kind of vibe. Yeah, right. So yeah, so it opens like this, and there is something about new tarot decks. I just go like gaga. I think every tarot card reader has this. So obviously you don't need the book. Like you only need books for oracle cards, or when the reader, like the developer, has very unique kind of like he or she follows different kind of methodology. That's when you need the book, but you hardly need the book, yeah, if you're experienced. So this is the back of the deck, and why I love this, it represents the moon phases, the phases of the moon. So your person is, the first thought that I'm getting is your person is a very moody person. So I really like experienced this with V because he's a Cancerian. I think of the 12 zodiacs, Cancerians are known for their mood swings. Something to do with phases of the moon. You can have very predominant moon, and I'm also getting that you can be born on a something to do with moon, like full moon, new moon, something like that. Yeah, something to do with moon. For example, I am the nakshatram of Rohini, so which is ruled by moon. So yeah, moon gets exalted there, and if you do not know, moon and Rohini, yeah, are twin flames. Yeah, so very predominant moon, or you may have a very significant, I'm getting a very strong Cancer vibe because moon is predominantly ruled by Cancer is predominantly ruled by moon. And I'm also getting your person. See, my dad was a Cancerian. I am surrounded by two very predominantly in my life. The first is Cancerians and the next is Leo moons. Like my life is ruled by Leo moons, and Leo moons love me so much. And Cancerian, like V is a Cancerian and a Leo moon. Yeah, so yeah, so it's a very brilliant combination, and something to do with moons, and the new moon that went. So we are stepping, we are completing Taurus and stepping into Gemini. So always remember that May Gemini is stronger than a June Gemini, because June starts with, for me it's June is a Cancerian. Yeah, right, all the way till June 10 I see a Gemini. After June 10, yeah, I have my own funda that I have noticed over the years. To the first shuffle, shall we? So I am taking my deck for me, I really love, my first day, the first shuffle, yeah, and I love to record it, revisit, watch my videos and all of that. And oh my God, how did I find out V is my, husband, and what are the signs that universe gave me? Oh my God, that video was so much loved, yeah. I think it's one of the popular videos, yeah. So first we have the Fool, and I see a liberation, yeah. So the first card, you can see a lot of mermaid vibes, somebody that's very connected to, her emotions. So your divine masculine sees that. So let's do this channeling, since we are, using the new tarot deck today, the best time to, channel out like how your DM sees you, or, what are the thoughts that your DM has. So the first thought that I'm getting is a very liberated woman, yeah. The person sees that because, the posture says it, like somebody, like I'm getting like a yoga vibe, somebody that's a lot into fitness. See, remember that fitness can be different forms. It can be yoga, it can be workout, it can be dancing. So I really resonate to work out. Yeah, that's my zing. And I I love to dance, but for me, dance is like just a fun. Like I just love to, shake around and move around. Yeah. So somebody, you do a lot of yoga as well. Yeah. So I'm getting a lot to do with liberation. Yeah, that's the term that I'm getting, liberated. Like your person feels like you're supremely liberated, you're free spirited. So those are the adjectives that I'm getting, yeah. So let's do the first shuffle. So the texture of this card is very nice, like, very smooth. So the first thought that I'm getting with that is maybe, a person really likes your skin, like he considers you supremely smooth, and, whenever he sees your photo or, picture, he wants to touch you, yeah. Lot to do with touchy vibes, because I'm really liking the texture of these cards, and they're very easy to shuffle as well, yeah. So they are matte, not glossy, yeah. So yeah, okay. So I have my first card. So we have my Ace of Wands. Just look at that, man. So something to do with writing, yeah, because I see your a pen. Maybe your person really likes your thoughts, like what you put into. It can be, remember that, it can be even sharing a simple of lyrics of a song. Yeah. So it can be even that. But your person, really likes your ideology, because, your Ace of Wands has a lot of pen, and, your thoughts and how you speak, and, how you channel a lot to do. I am very predominantly getting poetry, because, it's like kalam. I heard kalam. Kalam means, pen in Hindi, right? Yeah, so I get that, and a lot to do with painting as well, artist vibe, because I also see a paint, an artist, a paintbrush. Yeah, you see it's on fire, so a lot to do with creativity. Exactly what I said, I see a lot of liberation, I see a lot of, free spirited. These are the words that I'm getting. So your person really likes your creativity, because, here we have that. And Ace of Wands also represents for passion. So remember, your person is, adoring your go-getter kind of attitude, yeah. A lot to do with go-getter, yeah. That's the energy that I'm getting, yeah. And the next card that we have is King of Cups. Wow. So I'm getting a lot of Chinese vibes, the dragon, and, you have the Chinese calendar, right? So I'm a horse in that, yeah. Yeah, and 90 born, all are horse, yeah. And you can see that in this you have a dragon, especially a water dragon. So somebody that's very focused about his emotions. So I'm getting this a lot today, because, of the back of the deck as well. So I am seeing somebody very focused on his emotions, and it's only towards you, because, you can see how, it is like, trying to protect that, that is there here. Yeah, I'm getting this ball and cup game, right, which you see. And you also have two crabs right here. So very predominant Cancer energy that I'm getting. Yeah, so a lot of possessive vibes as well, yeah. So we have here somebody that's, a lot of protective and possessive. So remember that it's an energy that you feel, yeah. And Cancerians are known to be, they protect their loved ones like crazy. They are known for protection and possessiveness, yeah. The next card that we have is, oh my God, we have a Queen of Cups, yeah. So I am getting, a vibe that, this, this queen is, all in her zone and all of that. And the protection responsibility is given here to the King of Cups. So that is exactly your, your twin flame journey, wherein, divine masculine has the major role of a protection Yeah, it comes automatically. Yeah, see, the bubbly side and the fun side is in the divine feminine, and the protection automatically comes in the divine masculine. Like it's automatic. It's a feeling that automatically is sparked, even if they protect anybody or not. Yeah, that protection arises within the divine masculine, and it's one of the key qualities of a divine masculine. Yeah, of the protection. Yeah, because example, you go to club and all of that, and your divine masculine takes care, like who is who's around you, where are you. For example, if you go to the washroom and all of that, like automatically that's a vibe that sparks in, like to ensure your safety. Yeah, that is a very typical quality of a Cancerian. Yeah, they just love their loved ones, and I've experienced that with my father, and I've experienced that with Vishu. So yeah, it is a they just want you all safe, all secure, and it comes only towards you. Yeah, and it's one of the key qualities of a divine masculine, and your person feels like that. So remember that it's an energy, and you have to what's irrespective of what's happening in 3D, just remember that it is a channeled energy. Like they just want to see what you're up to and all of that. Like that inquisitiveness comes. Yeah, so we have a 2 counterpart here, and especially remember that these are water, both water, King of Cups and Queen of Cups. Yeah, so for the Queen of Cups, I'm getting like somebody that's a lot having like fun, and it's like a chill Sunday. Like I'm getting a Sunday vibes. Yeah, a chill Sunday, and she's just enjoying her cocktail. Yeah, for people who do not know, I make amazing cocktails. Like give me a shaker, and I can mix and match, and I can make you the best Blue Lagoon. I can make you like a pina colada. I can make you anything. Like I can make you very good mojito. I can make anything. Yeah. So Queen of Cups is also giving me that vibe, like something to do with liquids and all of that. Yeah, you can be a water sign, a very predominant water sign, 2 water signs, and you may also have a water placement. You can be, for example, I am a Scorpio. Yeah, but I'm a Taurus moon, but I'm a Gemini ascendant. So a little of everything, like everybody have a little of everything. And my chart, like I have Moon and Mars in Taurus, and I have 3 planets in air. Yeah, that is why like I'm very very good with talking. When you have a lot of air in your chart, like you are very good with your, and I always said that Venus in Gemini, Venus in Libra, and Venus in Aquarius, those 3 are the signs which gives you the talking capabilities. Yeah, so we have your divine counterparts, and remember that you both can be water signs. You both can be water ascendants in your birth chart. You can be anything. Like there is a lot of water in your chart, and remember that to be on a twin flame journey, having a water emotion is very important. Yeah, right. And the next card that we have Knight of Cups, and a Knight of Cups is all about emotions, and I consider this one of the very good cup, like one of the very good knight. Yeah, because it is somebody not as fast as Knight of Swords, not as slow as Knight of Pentacles, not as aggressive as Knight of Wands, but the right, somebody that takes an thought to take the actions, and divine masculine are known for this. Yeah, because I always wonder that, like, how divine is talking to us, how is divine talking to the divine masculine. Like I really had this question, like how does divine talk to divine masculine. And some of the things, like I really want Vishu to tell me, like because I want him to tell me, like how it happens and all of that. Like there was one of the times that I remember asking him that does divine speak to you? And he's like, yes, divine speaks to me, and I always get signs about you and all of that. And he in fact he said me that he's bombarded, and that's when I understood, oh my god, if divine is talking to a divine feminine so much, it's just quadrupled in the case of divine masculine. Like they're just bombarded. Yeah. So Knight of Cups is one of the wonderful knights. I just love somebody that also considers emotions. So for me, a Knight of Cups is very one of the beautiful cards. Yeah, yeah, and we have like I'm getting a lot of like Eskimo vibes and all of that. Yeah, and we also have an eagle. And eagle represents, like for me, eagle is royalty. Like I see one of the royal birds like in an eagle. It's very intuitive and it's very focused, right? It can see its prey all the way from sky. So, I get the vibe, and yeah, very beautiful. I just love the, illustration on this. Why is the horse looking like a donkey in this? Yeah. I don't know, maybe you guys call your guy Gada or something like that. Yeah. Yeah, so we have a page of cups, and oh my god, such a cute bunny and all of that. Yeah, so somebody that's very lively, somebody that's very bubbly. See, actually both the twins represents that, irrespective of your age and all of that, both represent like chillbilly, like a lot of fun and all of that. I really whenever intense the emotions and the feelings and all get intense, I suddenly just remember our chat and have a laugh and all of that. Yeah, so I really love, like, I'm known for giving cutesy names. Like, I am off lately so much into Boo Boo and Doo Doo series. I am so much involved in that, and like my weave, my doo-doo, yeah. So this all talks about, Page of Cups all talks about, innocence. Especially a Page of Cups. It all talks about innocence. It all talks about, the child within you, yeah. And I always stand by that. Like, I just love, sometimes I just want to go and pull this guy's cheeks and say, doo-doo, yeah, like, give, like, that zone, yeah. So, and I really believe that, in twin flames, like, your actual counterpart, like, your male version, and if you're a man watching your female version, it's such a completion of a soul. And I really want only that positivity to flourish, yeah. Because come on, like, I have tried moving on with 3 men in the past, and I have come to a firm decision, from the year 2020, seeing all these men and all of that. Like, I'm like, my V is such a sweetheart. And then I understand, oh, like, why God chose this person for you. Like, for example, why, God chose Deepa for him. Like, it's, I always believe that, your universe is the best parent. Like, why it chose. And if we start focusing on that, it gets so simple. If you see your everything, I've shuffled this in front of you, like, it's a very predominant cup energy. Yeah, I know it's a new deck and a new shuffle and all of that. Very predominant cup energy, and universe wants you to focus on the cup energy. And cup is one of beautiful, in the tarot deck, the cups, especially if you're in your playing cards, it's heart. Yeah, see, even playing cards, it's more of like something that came from playing cards. Like your 56 playing cards, and you have your 22 major arcana. Yeah, so it's more of like that, and very predominant blue, if you see. So I think universe is wanting you to focus on this energy, especially because we have your Page of Cups. Something that grew. I'm seeing, like, growing in love, and that's one of the most beautiful feeling. And I say that is because I'll tell you what. When God showed me that V is my husband and my twin flame, so first it showed me its husband and then twin flame. Yeah, I spent some time at why God, why this guy? Yeah, and then I've started doing my research. Page of Cups. I'm like, let me know this guy. Like, I had that inquisitiveness. Page of Cups is also inquisitiveness. Yeah, because we also, when he met me, see, one feeling is common. That that you both are very supremely compatible, this. And also there is an instant, like, spark, as this person is like, male version of you. This person is like female version of you. You have this strike. Like, what you like, the other person likes. Yeah, you have that. Like, especially, I just hate black olives. I just hate, even telling that word, I just hate. Yeah, so in a pizza, if we order, like, we order a pizza, I will just take out all the black olives after a snap. I'll take out all the black olives and I'll put in this guy's pizza, and he eats it. I just cannot. Like, I hate even black olive. When I used to booze and all of that, I used to hate this green olives also in my vodka. Yeah, like, I just hate it. I run away. I hate that taste. Yeah, so it's all about that. Like, what, and this guy eats it. Yeah, so it's all about, I think that innocence. And I always believe that we grow in love. Yeah, and Twinflame Journey definitely teaches that. And, meeting all these, like, stupid men, and I've tried to move on. and I've tried to run, and everybody do this. All the divine masculine, divine feminine, all want to run away. Like they think that there is a soulmate and all of that. No, nothing can give you the heart, fulfillment of what your twin flame can give you. So when I met V and all of that, like I always knew that if God chose this person for me, yeah, and obviously he's my other part, like my other soul and other part of the soul. So I was like, yeah, why universe chose this person for me? There must definitely be a reason, right? And I really, thought I believed in God's decision, and I made peace with it. And from 3 years is the dedication. If there is a dedication in me, remember that there is the dedication on the other side, like V, yeah, because it's a mirror counterpart. So you have to always come. The first step of twin flame journey is dedication. I always say that. Once you divine feminine have this dedication, your guy on the other side will just, come up with that. And I'll tell you what, I really believe that this dedication came from V's, dedication. Yeah. So I really think, something that's very predominant in us both is dedication. Like, I just don't, like, I don't get attracted to anybody. Like, I don't get, like, I'm just, I just want my Lord Shiva in the best form. Yeah. So that's it. I pray that, he learns all his lessons and he's supremely, like, focused, yeah, towards journey, because he has a lot of role. Yeah. Right. So yeah, because he's my other part and he has a lot of role. And I believe that every twin flame, is here for a reason. Yeah. So you all have to find that. Yeah. So we all have to find that. And if you see here, God is just giving these cups. And I really believe that Gemini season is all about talk, like, because it represents air energy. So, you may go back and read all the conversations. You may remember all the conversations. All to do with conversations, like, because it's a very predominant air sign. And then we'll step into Cancer season, yeah, which is all about water, yeah. So, lot to do with cups. And, I really believe, and I always said in my videos, that I've grown in love, yeah, for V. That I've really, ensure that, oh, what does he like? What is his favorite color? What is his favorite food? What he doesn't like, all of that, like, how to tell him, like, which triggers him. And all of that, like, I've really understood. And because this is a process of growing, yeah, because you are you are definitely that reconnection and a past life connection and all of that comes. But I really believe that, it's a homework. It's a exam that, you have to know. That is how I really believe that, that is all love is all about. And, water signs do that very predominant. Like, you want to know, what this person likes, what this person does not. And I really believe that, more than me 10 times, V has done the homework. And he really knows, like, what I like, what I don't like. He knows I love Greek yogurt. Yeah, so he ensures that the full fridge is filled with Greek yogurt. Like, all of that, like, I think he really takes care. And, he knows that this girl really sleeps in the noon. So, he takes care. I sleep. All I can do here, make this videos, is tell you guys an experience. Tell you and remind you what good things you have to see. Yeah. So, this guy ensures that I sleep from 3 to 5 or, 4 to 6 in the noon. And, I take rest and all of that, because in the night, I'm much like, my day sleep is, that gives me more of relaxation than my night sleep. So, all of these things are, very, I really believe you grow in love. And, this journey teaches you love. Teaches you the purest form of love. Yeah. And separation, even if there is separation, even if irrespective of what is happening in 3D and, all of that, still this journey is so beautiful and it's very tough as well. It's not easy. Yeah. Because, you don't get divine and, spiritual love, and you don't, even climbing like the Mount Everest, it's very hard. Like, you may fall in a, you may fall down, you may get, ice frozen and all of that. You may not have food and all of that. And I really believe that, every step in this journey is a step in yourself, like your soul, rise. Yeah, I really believe that. Yeah, because if you see me from yesterday, today, I am, and it's all about self-rising, yeah, self-risen me, yeah. So I really believe from yesterday, I'm today a better person. I'm trying to be, yeah. So it's all about that, and it's all about focus. And I have seen like all of the twin flames that I know, I've really seen a lot of growth in them, and that is the beauty and the magic of this journey. It self teaches you, but divine is the teacher. That is why, a lot of the things I always say that, psychics, yeah, have like they can just, be a crying help. They can support you, they can push you, but there is divine here in this journey. Like divine is the one that decides that, like, what is the, like twists and, chess game. Suddenly suddenly, tower movements come up and all of that. Yeah, divine is right here. Yeah. Yeah. So, oh my God, 10 of Cups. So it's a lot about, Raja Rani, like, king and queen vibes. And just look at the beauty of this. Yeah, I'm getting a lot of Taj Mahal vibes, with that. And you also have baby right here. Oh my God, so cute. And, there is a celebration of love. Like it's an example, right? A lot of, to do with power couple. A lot of example and, lot to do with, inspiration of love. Yeah, twin flame is all about that. Yeah. Okay. Lot to do with, growing in love. And I'm so happy you have your entire, like, cups. Yeah, beautiful. Right? Let's see what comes up, and then we'll go into the next deck. Yeah. Oh my God, temperance. So yeah, so divine feminine, a lot to do with inspiration. Today it's very predominant. Your person is inspiring. I'm getting like a Saraswati vibes, like, your person is really like, inspiring your education side, because I suddenly felt a Saraswati vibes. Yeah. And you have like all your multi, tasker, right? You have all, like your hands are holding everything. Yeah. You're a multi, talented. That's one of the first compliments we gave me, that I'm supremely multi-talented. Yeah. Yeah. So a lot to do with, temperance, balance and all of that. And I also see your person taking you as an inspiration to create this balance to, in his life. Yes. Right. Wow, I love the illustrations on this. And then we have, death. So I think your person really knows that you have been through a lot, because we have this temperance followed by death. So your person has seen you go through a major transformation, seen you fall down, rise up, fall down, rise up. And this has happened multiple times, because, the temperance here has a lot of, hands. Yeah. So every time that you fell down, and a lot of near death experiences, and it can be even in your family. Yes, your person has, so remember that a divine masculine always keeps a track and a check of what's happening in divine feminine's life. Yeah, they have to. Yeah, because, the divine masculine in them drives it. Like, they just want to know what's going on. Yeah, right. An Ace of Coins. Yeah. So they really, somebody's into plantations and, greenery and all of that. Yeah. So V is really into that. Like, oh my God, he is one of the best interior designers. I think if he would take interior designing as his, one of, even if he starts an interior designing company, I think it'll rock, he'll rock it. Yeah. So a lot to do with greenery and all of that. Yeah. I really love gardening. Yeah. Oh my God, that's one of my favorite hobbies. Like, I really love, especially in my farmhouse. Because in flats, like, it's very less, like, and especially you have to be careful about water leaks, downstairs and all of that. Yeah, you have a lot of rules. Yeah. So Ace of Coins all talks about an offering, and Ace of Coins all talks about an offering from spirit. I am seeing this like an angel's hand, in a, some positivity definitely from, spirit side, and, God is telling you, come, I'll, just uplift you, boost you, and I see you're both divine feminine and divine masculine. A lot to do with, uplift and, some good news. Can even be financially, because we are talking about coins here. Can be even an outing, a travel, something that divine wants you to, boost up, recoup, and then again boost up and all of that. Yeah. So I'm getting that vibes. Yeah. And the next one we have is justice. Exactly. And this justice is from, divine side. Because this hand I see here as an angel's hand. In justice, here we have, getting a lot of Japan vibes, Kung Fu and all that, yeah. Yeah. So a lot to do with sword fighting, and yeah, justice is so good here. So I'm getting here a Virgo. and I'm getting here a Gemini, and Justice is already Libra, and I'm getting all the 3 air signs, because we are going to enter, like we are entering the air sign, yeah. And then we have the Wheel of Fortune, yeah, something that was very much stuck, so a lot to do with spider and all of that. Just look at the illustration of this, yeah, so beautiful, yeah. Huh. Yeah, so something that you were very much stuck. I suddenly heard a paradise. I don't know what is the paradise. Yeah. So, and I also heard, like I heard the angel number 6116. 6116. I wanted to Google search what does it mean. So I'm really, waiting to, get my dominoes, my dice, so that I can also convey, angel numbers. But I have seen that when I am in the video, it's more predominant, and, my Venus in Libra is activated then when I am in the video. Yeah. So, I want V to really help me, so that I am also in the video, and, I can show the cards and, everything as well. Yeah. So Wheel of Fortune all talks about, very predominant. See, I always resonate for Wheel of Fortune with travel. For me, that's a travel card. Like, I just know it, it's a travel, yeah. So something that, to recoup, and, this is divine, giving a token of justice. And it can also be, financial gain to some of you. And it can be to both of you, divine masculine and divine feminine. So expect some, in June. I'm hearing June. So expect financial abundance shortly, yeah, right, for both the twins. And then we have Hermit, yeah, something that, that reindeer, oh my god, it's giving a very beautiful vibe to me. And I heard December. For some of you, your person is in, born December, or you are born December, or something like that, yeah. That reindeer is giving me Finland vibes. So, that Virat and Anushka went for their, honeymoon to Finland. And that's one of my favorite, like, one of the, places that I really want to go. I want to go Norway first, yeah, yeah. So, I'm getting that late night vibes and all of that. So, you and your person really spend late night. And I'm also seeing somebody spying in the night. Yeah, because, you have that, very secretly. I'm getting that, Harry Potter, he has that invisible cloak, right? Yeah, that vibes I'm getting. Yeah. And the Hermit is card number 9. So, 9 can be of a significance. So, one more theory that I've really noticed in twin flames is 4, 6, 9. These are very predominant. Yeah. So, for example, I'll tell you how. So, I am born on a 4. Yeah. Again, you also have 13, you have 22, and you have 31. Yeah. So, born on any of these dates. Okay. Next, 6. So, 6 because it's ruled by Venus, and 4 is ruled by Rahu. Okay. So, I've seen twins will either form this combination of dates of birthdays. Yeah. I've seen this also. It's one of my research that I've seen. So, we have, 4, I've covered the 4 series, the Rahu. Rahu is also very important because Rahu represents a reborn, a rebirth. Yeah. So, we have 4, 13, 22, and you have 31. Okay. Adds to 4. Next, we have you or your person can be in any of these dates. Next is 6 because it's ruled by Venus. You have 6, you have 15, and you have 24. What happened to my max? Yeah, 24. Yeah, those 3 dates, right? And then you have the 9 series, which is represented by Mars. So these numbers are very important, and I've seen people in this. 9th, you can be born on a 9. You can be born on an 18. You can be born on a 27. Yeah, these 3 dates. So something to do with this. I see twins with this. Or you can have the same life path number. For example, me and we have life path number 7, which talks about Ketu and a rebirth. So Rahu and Ketu are like the same body cut into 2. The head part is the Rahu and the tail part is the Ketu. Yeah. So you have these, yeah, very predominant, like I've seen. Okay. Then we have the card of strength, and strength all talks about like your person is taking inspiration. And always remember that, your divine masculine try to see what you're up to, what you're doing, and they want to also, achieve the financial abundance, want to also, pursue their goals and all of that. And I always say that divine, feminine is the, the channeler, like, she's going ahead and taking divine masculine with her. But always, the protection comes more in the divine masculine, right? So, I'm feeling to stop on this deck one of the brilliant decks, and I can't wait to do my readings on this. So we're going to go into the Modern Witch Tarot deck, and let's see what comes up. I just love my new tarot decks, yeah. So this just came like, few hours, yeah. It came at 5 o'clock, yeah. So let's see what we have. So this is, oh my god, I'm just opening this. So we have the first card, which is the Fool, okay. Yeah, so this also is one of the decks that is used a lot by tarot card readers, especially in US and all of that. So we have the Fool. The Fool talks about a new beginning. So we have a lot of new beginning and a gift from universe side. That's in the way. It's almost, it's a work in progress. There's something that God is building for you. God appointed its angels, to give you, and to both of you. Let me be honest. Yeah, to both of you. Yeah. So we have the Fool right here. Okay. I really love, see again air energy, the swords. So I really love, the illustration on this and the glossy print as well. So if you see here the Fool is a woman, and you have, somebody that's listening a lot of music. So a lot of music channeling between your both and your person really also, maybe you guys talk through music as well. So be careful about what kind of music you also, use in your social medias, and, what are you conveying, because, your divine masculine connects to those. Yeah. We also have dogs right here, and your person can be a dog person. Your person, also, represents loyalty and all of that. Yeah. So in the beginning, I always knew that, have to just awaken this guy. So always divine feminine, focus on awakening your guy, because after that, see, this is a task that universe has given to the divine feminine to awaken. Once you awaken your guy, automatically then divine steps in, and, all the bombardment of signs and all of that. Yeah. And awakening talks a lot about, how a divine feminine awakens. It talks a lot about, her karma and her time cycle, her dedication. That is why always if you see Parvati went into the jungle, and, she awakened Lord Shiva. Yeah. So it's all to do with awakening, yeah. It's very important, yes. And then we have the Magician. I'm not feeling to shuffle because I'm really, astonished by I'm just feeling to pick up, yeah. So we have the Magician. So this is the cover of this deck, yeah. If you see, yeah, it's a cover. So yeah. So so with this cover, I'm just getting a role model vibes, yeah. So a lot to do with role model and all of that. And you also have an infinity, and I am just drawn to that infinity. This is a lot to do with infinity. To me is, an 8. An 8, nothing but, put like this. So a lot to do, something to do with August, because that's the first thought that I came. Yeah. And we also have here sword. We have everything, right? We have sword, we have cups, we have pentacles, we have wands. So your divine masculine is manifesting, I'm hearing the term adjective all in one. All in one. I'm hearing all in one. So he's manifesting all in one. Everything. He just, sees an all in one in you. You're sassy, you're hot, you're sexy, you're intelligent, you're smart, you are well mannered. Yeah. See, divine feminines are always well mannered. They just, don't go behind things and all of that. That's one of the rarest qualities that, we are seen in a woman. I'm not I don't, beg for attention. It happens automatically, because it's just astonished and amazed. Yeah. It happens automatically. And I think it's one of the key qualities of a divine feminine, that she's in her zing, and, this guy is attracted. Yeah. A lot to do with that. And something to do with jacket as well. I don't know if your person gave a jacket for you to wear, or, you were feeling cold. I don't know. Suddenly my eyes went on this jacket, and a lot to do with flowers as well. Yeah. I'm hearing all in one from this. And your person is also manifesting a communication, because, Magician talks about a communication, right? And we also have the High Priestess, somebody very knowledgeable, someone that works hard a lot, to do with laptop and all of that, yeah, right? And see, again, I'm very much drawn today to the Moon energy. Yeah, I think your person is really in his feels, in his emotions for you, yeah. And we also have your, just look at, I think you have a very good, boot collection. Oh my god, I have a very good boot collection, yeah. But you can't wear that a lot in Hyderabad. But I think if I travel, out, I can wear them. Yeah, I have a very good boot collection. And you can see the purple. For me, purple represents about dreams and all of that, yeah. right? And something to do a lot with, I think you have, your hair is still here because my eyes caught on, this woman's hair. Yeah. So a lot to do with, sassiness, and a lot to do with, classiness. Divine feminines represent classiness. Yeah, you're not a beggar. Come on, you just live your life royalty like a princess. And I tell people like I am the Royal Highness. You're supposed to call me that. Yeah, yeah, the Empress. I'm getting a Queen Cleopatra vibes. Yeah, so you know that Queen Cleopatra is one of the revolutionary women. Yeah, and she was black. Okay, the first thing, she was black and one of the revolutionary women. Because with this card, I'm getting a Queen Cleopatra vibes. Yeah, and we have here, oh my god, like she's just, enjoying her fruit, and she has the world on her command. And I always, that's what my intro represents, right? And I tell people that, royalty is different from, like, domination. Like why, these divine masculine hate these karmics is because they're dominating. Why they love you is because you represent royalty and class. There is a difference. Yeah, domination, you're not dominant. You're not grabbing things. You're classy. You're royal, and your person is inspired by this. Lot to do with white. White all represents angelic, like positivity, right? It all represents that. So lot. I'm hearing Queen Cleopatra a lot. Yeah, right. And then we have the Emperor. So if you see here, this is one of those few decks, yeah, which has both Emperor and Empress, of a woman. So it can also be, so for some of you, if you are watching, like to my few people, it can be a same-sex relationship. So one of the topics that's researched worldwide right now is, can twin flames be same-sex? Like a gay couple or a lesbian couple, yeah. So yeah, that's one of the research right now. I didn't find anybody like that, but I think if I do, I'm coming here and making a video, because I know that they have a very predominant Mercury influence, yeah, right? Because Mercury is the planet that changes, gender, yeah. So we have here, the Emperor and Empress. The vibe that I'm getting is, you rock your world, divine feminine, and I met so many divine feminine, and all have a unique quality, and all have, one of the, and I've seen all the divine feminines are classy, they rule their life and all of that. So Emperor right here, like you can just see, this and this. Just look at that, the royalty, a lot to do with royalty. I think your person really admires your royalty. Also remember, it can also be, your upbringing and your family and all of that. So I'm getting here a lot of, inspiration. I'm getting a lot of, liberation. Today in the reading, it's very dominant. And yeah, I think your person really admires like your royal, qualities. So a lot to do with royalty. I just, one of the proudest things that I am is, I have given we the time to figure out, what was I to him and all of that. And I was like, firstly in the friend, like, I was there as a friend, and, I used to always talk to him and all of that, because I wanted him to find out, and I know that if he's my twin flame, it will spark. I was just waiting, for that God to give that. So I think that is royalty in itself, not just chasing, oh my God, I'm your twin flame and all of that. Like I'm not that. Like I really, like I represent royalty, and I believe that, because if another woman it would be in my place, no, I think she would not do what I have done. And that is what a divine feminine represents, a power. Yeah. Yes. Speaking of power, the Hierophant, somebody that's, I was a queen in my past life. Yeah. So somebody that, is really like, the pros and cons, and, judges, like does not bring attachment and all of that. And I really believe, like I have 7th of Saturn. Why I say all this is, because I want divine feminines to, see these qualities within themselves. I want, you to see of, though pride is another thing, but being confident is another thing. Yeah. And whenever, I have 7th of Saturn, whenever I feel like, pride is getting into my head, Saturn throws me down. Yeah. So it happens. Yeah. Divine feminine, whenever, and, divine feminine, whenever they get into the, the confident, like overconfident zone, divine puts you down. See, that happens. And I always believe that, ego, the divine masculine's ego has an, indirect connection with divine feminine. The more grounded divine feminine is, your man will also, retrospect. I think one of the key qualities that I've seen in a divine masculine, they always wonder that, how this girl is so humble, how this girl is so so down to earth, so confident, and all of these are, a question mark to the divine masculine. Yeah. So somebody with a lot of royalty, I'm getting very strong royalty today. Like somebody that's, supremely, amazing, and, supremely, fun, and all of those qualities, like an all-in-one. Yeah. Right. And then we have the lovers. Yeah, something to do, like I feel like divine is, joining these two hands. I just felt that. Yeah, like divine is joining your two hands, like, finally a match, long, like after a long time. Yeah, I can say that. So after a long time, divine is like, yeah, come eat the apple. No more devil, huh? Come eat the apple. I think the devil zone should just only come on the bed. Yeah, so we have the chariot right here. Oh my god, a lot of biker vibe. And I told my bike dream in my, in my in my video of how I found out V is my twin flame. Yeah, and my husband. Yeah, a lot to do with bike vibe. Come on, take me on the bike. There is one song in our Telugu songs, like one of the iconic songs. It is like Beat in My Heart, and that song. I just want you to Google if anybody is interested, like Beat in My Heart. Yeah, that song I want you to see, like Telugu song. It's a Telugu song. Oh my god, it's known for, bike. It's a very predominant bike sign, and it has JD Chakravarti, and it has Maheshwari and all of that. Like I just want you to see that. Like it's reminding me of that, and whenever from my childhood I wanted, I saw that song. I always like wanted, that song with V. Yeah. So a lot to do with vibe. A lot to do with vibe. A lot to do with bikes. So I think your person really loves bike. He's a bike person. Yeah. And he wants to take you on a bike ride. Yes. And oh my god. So we have this, the intro card. So I'm going to read out. You are a badass being full of life, love, and possibilities. Through this deck, may you find a path to your best self. Yes. Yes. That's what exactly I'm saying, right? Royalty. You are royalty. Yeah. Right? And Seven of Wands, somebody very hardworking, somebody that's, supremely, somebody very well dressed. So this all deck has well dressed women. You can see all that modern, like, modern witch, like, how it says, like, you're modern, you're sassy. Like I'll tell you what, when people see like my pictures and all, they think that this girl doesn't do anything. Like I just, I do everything. I sweep the house. I, pocha maro. I wipe the house. I do everything. Like, my mom, in fact tells, have you seen the homemaking side of my daughter? Yeah, like I'm just one of the best homemakers. Yeah, and I say that. Yeah, because why not? Like, why not? Who formed this, opinion? And I really love cooking. So, my I'll tell you what, my father, like he always said that, it's not predominant that women need to learn cooking. Yeah. And I really believe that men also cook supremely well. Like men have, bring out the unique taste in food. Yes. So you represent a lot of royalty. So one more energy that I'm getting right here, right? So we are going to ask. So we have a lot of Six of Wands. Oh my god, my eyes went on that V earring that she's wearing. Okay, so I'm also getting one more energy. Your DM wants to kiss you, and I felt that throughout the entire reading. But I wanted to say in the last, your DM wants to kiss you, and a kiss is very predominant, like a smooch, a kiss. Yeah, and it's out of passion, it's out of love, because a lot of Cancer energy is there. Yeah. So I think once we step into Cancer season, you will get, June is a very predominant month, and June is one of my favorite months, obviously, because it's 6, and it is obviously my divine masculine's birthday month and all of that. Yeah, so June is one of my favorite months, and it's also my nephew's birthday. Yeah. So yeah, so in the numbers, even 11 is very predominant. Yeah, 11 is 11. Okay. So if you see Abdul Kalam was the 11th president of our India. Oh my God, what a revolutionary president, yeah. And somebody that got Bharat Ratna. And speaking about this, I had a weird dream day before yesterday. I wanted to say that in the last. Yeah, I slept and I woke up at 8ish, and again I fell asleep till 8:45. That's when I finally woke up. So in that short dream, like I got, God showed me, or universe showed me that I got Padma Shri, and my name was announced, and I wore a gold sari. I wore gold sari, and I had a bun of red roses. So I put red roses in a bun. So I think that combination goes very well, right? The gold sari and the red roses. So I wore that, and I took it, and there was this scroll. I collected it, and yeah, and few years later, so after I collected my Padma Shri, few years later, my guy V goes to take my Padma Bhushan, and yeah, because I'm no more, yeah. So yeah, and then my sleep, the camera went from the camera went from, like, in my dream, my camera went from the stage to my kids in the audience. Done. It was cut. Like, my dream was cut. Yeah, so I had this, yeah, so wow. Why not? I'm yet to figure out in which field am I getting, in astronomy, astrology, tarot, in which am I getting? Yeah, I'm yet to figure out. So I think universe talks to you, divine feminines, divine masculines like this, and this happens in Twin Flame Journey. Yeah, so yeah guys, so that was your video. So keep inspiring my divine feminines. Keep inspiring your guys. Show what's royalty. Yeah, you're an empress. Yeah. So yeah, guys, I'll see you guys in the next video. So I'm gonna do a short, live this week. So stay tuned. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Until then, this is Deepa bidding a bye. Mwah. Bye, guys.